Welcome back to Domingo Live. We're so glad that you're with us hoy por la mañana because we've got these young men that are from the Valley and are true musicians. They've been around for some time, and I got to tell you that Bobby here, I mean, you've got some great music, brother. The Godfather of Tejano. Let's talk about that.
Oh my God. First of all, mira, primeramente quiero darle gracias a Dios y gracias a tu empresa, Domingo Live, for having us here.
Sí, cómo no, gracias.
Okay.
Están en su casa.
Te traigo un obsequio.
Mira nomás.
Ándale.
Barbie le va a encantar el nombre que tienes.
And how this got started is the Godfather of Tejano. I got a lot of siblings that I baptized. Y pues Godfather.
Sí.
Padrino, yes, y el padrino. Y my Godfather, he sings Tejano, so it just stuck from there.
Sure.
No es nada other or anything. It's just that happened.
No. Exactly.
Todos mis sobrinos, no, tío, you're the Godfather.
There you
the
go.
Godfather of Tejano. So it's kind of stuck.
Sure. Absolutely.
You're a Godfather,
There
right?
you go. Pues sí,
You're a
come on, many
Godfather.
times I have a Godfather.
Yes.
He's got Godfathers
You
too.
have baptized,
Come on,
right?
sí,
So
come on.
that's how it got started. So it kind of stuck. So, the Bobby Sanchez name is, it's been, for a long time. Actually, I started way back when I was about 16 years old, and that's when I started going on the road, and I was schooling. I was in homeschooling and stuff, and through the years, I've played with Fandango USA.
There you go.
With a lot of bands, and then on the 1980, where I did my first CD ever with the major record, Fonovisa. So when all that existed,
Sure.
back then, all the record labels. So and it's been 10 CDs under my belt, and we're working at the studio with Tejano Powerhouse, the number 11th CD of my career.
How about that?
So, what part of the valley are you from?
Yo soy de Mission.
De Mission,
Yeah, and all the guys are from all around, from Edinburgh, from far,
let's
yes.
get everybody introduced.
How you doing? My name is Rudy Carr. I'm originally from Brownsville, Texas.
Brownsville.
I live in Mission now.
Sure.
Been around for a little while. When I first heard of him, real quick, I used to be a DJ for KITM, and then I went to KIWW, La Caliente 96, then Que Pasa, and then I helped out Arturo Montes for a while at La Tejana 840 when he had that one.
Yes.
And the rest of the guys, pues tenemos Mr. Ruben Ortega.
Okay.
He's from San Juan, Texas.
Originally from West Loco.
West La Cora, San Juan.
West Laco. Very good.
And then,
Ortega, keyboard supportive.
And he's our musical director.
Very nice.
Ruben Ortega.
Very good.
He does all our arrangements.
Great job.
Yes.
Okay, Joe, what's up? From down at Texas.
Joe, very good, very good.
Ándale.
And over on this side?
DJ Mike Mendoza, bass player.
Mike Mendoza.
Player.
Qué bien.
And
¿Y
where are you
ustedes?
from? What part of the valley are you from? Desde Brownsville también.
So
Ándale.
todos ustedes han tocado con otros grupos.
Yes,
You guys have
sí.
been playing for a long time with other bands. You were with Fandango, of
Yes,
course. Who were you with?
Yeah, I used to play with Arturo Montes, helped him out for a while.
Yes.
And I used to another local bands around the Brownsville area. So we've been around. I used to play with Mike and another band in Brownsville. And I just want to reel this quick, and I want to say that Mike Mendoza, he's a great composer. He made Agua de Papaya, que la tocó Jimmy Gonzalez.
Jimmy
That's him.
Gonzalez.
That's his
That's
song.
his song.
Awesome song.
Yeah, awesome
Yes.
song. And he also wrote ¿cómo se llama? Pasarela de Jay Pérez.
Sí.
The Pasarela de Jay Pérez from his latest
bien.
album. So we're having, it's fun. And he's writing stuff for us también, so we're blessed.
It's good.
I'm
You're
glad
blessed
you
to have him on your
mentioned that. We
show.
need to know
And what
that.
about you? Who did you play with?
Oh, pues I played con los Chachos, Chacha Jiménez.
Los Chacha? Well, Los Chachos, actual.
The original.
The original.
The original ones. How about that?
Con los Chachos y también pues I helped out Agustín for a little while, and I helped out el Grupo de Deseo, and Bob, of course. I played with his brother for a long time. I met him when he was about 12 years
A
old.
long time ago.
I was 12 years old when we got together and played.
Goodness
Oh, my
So
gracious.
goodness.
that's how long it's
Yes.
been.
Oh my God.
So you
And over on this side?
So, originally back, I was, I think, 17 years old. I started with Arroyo Band.
Arroyo,
Valley.
okay.
So I was with them for years, and then family came along, and recently, last couple of years, I was with Ricky Guzman.
Okay.
And now,
And now when I was Bobby Sanchez.
El
Very good.
padrino.
El padrino, no, sí está
He
bien.
goes into a store, someone says padrino, and he turns.
Yeah, that's right.
So since you were 12 years old, growing up, who inspired you musically? Who did you look up
My
to?
mom and my dad, as them, we would, all my siblings, they play instruments. We're 9 brothers and 3 sisters. We're 12.
Big family.
Big family. Nephews and nieces were 60. So everybody plays an instrument. So growing up, my dad and my mom would sing, way back old school. So that's how I all grew up with. And, my grandfather taught me how to play guitar, un bajo sexto, and I know how to play 12 different kind of instruments. So since I've been a kid, I've always,
That's excellent.
So, pero it's a blessing, in watching your mom and your dad, sing and
Sure.
play, and it's like, wow.
That's where the inspiration starts, right there at home.
So we're a full-time band, we're ready to tour, thank God we've been very blessed. This past year we did 100 shows.
That's very good.
Yes.
You're doing well.
100
Doing
shows.
very well.
So we've been very blessed, and all the promoters from Corpus Christi, all around, so we are ready. We're a traveling
Yeah.
band.
Excellent.
Let's do this.
You got a couple more songs for us. We want you to perform,
sir.
¿verdad? Antes de que se vayan, but we appreciate your time, and we'll be back with more of The Godfather. Bobby Sanchez, thank you so much for coming
you
on the
so
show.
much.
Les
Muchas
agradecemos.
gracias.
We'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes here on
Yes,
Domingo
sir.
Live.
Thank you.
Stick around. We'll be right back.